And welcome to my new video. This time we're gonna figure out the Cyclone in a real game. I got myself into a custom game with Iba, I think 14 years old. Let's ask him he's ready. 14-year-old Zerg player that is like 6,000 MMR. I think, what is that, like top 30? Anyways, in this video we're gonna test in particular the new Cyclone in the TVZ, so let's see how it goes. So in the last video we talked about like how strong the new Cyclone is, and actually I read a lot of comments that like people were wondering why I didn't micro the Cyclone. Now this is a real game of StarCraft. This is what we micro. In the last video we just checked to see its damage and just compare it to like bio, because in my opinion the Cyclone, and we're gonna put that into test now, I don't think the Cyclone, like you can only micro it if you go pure Cyclone. So in this game we're gonna try to go so Cyclone heavy, and I mean if it's like viable, if I can just spam Cyclones the entire game, then I do think the micro is very important. But I don't, like I said in the last video, I'm not like the biggest believer. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, mostly the test was all about its damage. And I'm very happy with his damage against small, light units, like Zealot for example. That's very nice. Ultralisk is not even that bad. Ultralisk seems pretty okay. Against Zergling and especially Banelings it seems pretty nice. But I'm a little bit worried about, like, for example, Roaches. I'm not so worried because I can make tanks. But I'm more worried about like Stalkers and Immortals, those kind of units. This is a TVZ, we're gonna test it in this matchup. But we're obviously also gonna go for some TVP games. That will probably be the next video, I suppose. TVT as well, but I haven't played enough TVTs yet to really... Like, I want to upload some games where you can see like mass Cyclone action basically. And I haven't played any like TVTs yet. Either way, I'm playing on grid hotkeys, so I believe this is like my first game in TVZ. It's actually the first time I build Cyclones, I think. I don't like the hotkey changed because now you can make it out of the reactor, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe because this is a mod, it's not the case yet. But either way, we're gonna really put the Cyclone into test here, which means I'm literally only gonna make Cyclones. I'm gonna make some Hellions here and there, like obviously, but I'm gonna be making Cyclones here. And I mean, if the unit is really powerful, then yeah, that should be viable, right? I want the Cyclone to be more like a tank though, like Hellbat to like soak up the damage. That's also why I don't like kiting back, because I don't think that's a viable option. You can't really micro so much with this Cyclone anymore. It's more about getting like a unit that can fight, sort of like Bio or Hellbats, to like soak up the damage and like have mobility and fight. Oh, we're gonna get a drone here? Oh, I misclicked. Okay, let's check if he's taking a third. We're gonna open up 3 CC into Cyclones. We're obviously gonna go Hellions. I think that should be how the opening works. Because I'm gonna like add a second factory rather quickly. That will be my play. So we're gonna swap add-ons. We're gonna take the second gas immediately. And then instead of playing Hellion Banshee, we're gonna go for Cyclone Banshee. We're gonna start off with a few Hellions. I think it's mandatory to build those, and then I can also get a faster factory. I also think that's very important. So we have a third and we have a factory. Oh, the Cyclone hotkey is still E, so that's nice. The water mine is in between. So I guess it never changes. Okay, we're gonna drop some mules here. We're gonna go for the armory as well, because I do want to get the speed upgrade first. I don't think I need like blue flame Hellions. I think I need the speed upgrade. So we need like an armory. I'm not sure if I should get it right now or if it's like too early, because as you can see I'm very limited in my gas, so I'm testing the opening here. I'm very limited in my gas, but let's say I see roaches moving across the map, I'll be able to make some Cyclone for the defense. So I don't think like that's like a huge problem necessarily, dealing with roaches at this point in the game. Okay, we're gonna have here the tech lab, the upgrade cost. Oh wait, I don't need an armory for that upgrade. I didn't know. I'm an idiot. You didn't know that. Haha, you don't need an armory for that. This is the first time I'm building the Cyclone. I played some TVPs, but I haven't tested TVTs. I mean, I haven't tested the Cyclone there yet, though. Either way, we don't need an armor. I didn't know that. We're gonna make another round of Hellions, and now we're gonna start adding those Cyclones. Oh, I just started some water mines. Now we're gonna start adding those Cyclones and another factory. And we take the third. It does seem like my opening is very inefficient because I'm supply block, and it feels like I should have been able to start my Cyclone production like much earlier. I do think there's a lot of room for improvement when it comes to my opening. I do think I could have gone into those units like faster as well. He's already spreading a lot of creep, which is annoying, but not a big deal, in my opinion. We're gonna lose that, but we're gonna be able to go for it now. We're gonna lock onto the Overlord, and we're gonna take the base here. I do think I can rally everything across the map. I'm quite confident in that, actually. I don't think there's gonna be a huge issue with counterattacks. I do think I want to get an armory now as well for further upgrades. And the speed upgrade is very important, because otherwise... Oh, that's very fortunate. Wow, I'm so lucky. Getting those is important. We're gonna put the next Cyclones here. We're gonna make a round of Hellions. And now we're actually just gonna go for it. We're gonna do some micro here. As you can see, I'm using micro. I'm not used to it yet, like the cooldown resets immediately, so that's really nice. Okay, we're gonna get surrounded. I need blue flame, by the way. I forgot about blue flame. Like, I'm not very used to the micro yet. We can definitely be a little bit more extreme when it comes to that. Oh wow, this is very good. Like, we can always like kite. Like, we can be way more active. Like, cooldown. Like, there's no cooldown. There is no cooldown. So far it seems to be working out rather nice. I do have to admit. Because I really didn't think I like opened up very nicely in this game. Like, I think there's a lot of room for improvement. And now we're gonna stutter step forward, and then we're gonna stutter step back, because here we micro. Really trying our best to micro. Once again, lock on. Lock on. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. We're gonna get some more. We're gonna make a transition into some tanks very soon, because I think it's necessary to go tanks. Though I'm mainly gonna make Cyclone still. Let's see if we can go for the base. If we can do something on the other side. Or if we're kind of trapped. I do wonder what he's going for as a follow-up. Oh my goodness, how am I this lucky? Every time I'm just catching him. Like, that's not the purpose of my like run-bys and stuff. Like, I really don't think I didn't really want that. Like, all I wanted is to be nice and creep. But I'm catching like every single run-by. So we need to do like a lot of kiting with the Cyclone here. Hydralus it is. And there's a big run-by, so we gotta defend that while also dealing damage on the other side. He does not have a lot of drones, and this doesn't seem particularly amazing. We gotta go back a little bit here. Gonna get a few tanks and more Cyclones. The macro is really tough because it's like something new for sure. So macroing with the new Cyclone is definitely a task. Seems like we're getting busted by the Hydralus, which I don't think is a huge problem. I built some tanks as well for the defense. So in case we get busted, I think we're being very safe. The Hydralus now has like a much earlier upgrade. Oh wow, this is actually really easy. We need to micro. And this is why I don't like kiting back when you have tanks like behind. It seems a little bit inefficient, but in this case he can't really reach any of my units. So here we really see the micro that I haven't showed in the last video. And honestly, this feels pretty okay. Honestly, I'm very happy with how this is going, because I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement. And like this game so far, I'm not sure if he's testing something, but I mean, I've played against Eva recently in some EZ Open Cups. And like, this feels really nice. Like, this feels like a really, I want to say like a really comfortable game. Like, I feel like I'm fully in control. And it feels like he has like really little map control. So like, and like the Cyclones actually fired rather well. I'm very surprised by that actually. The fact that I'm like able to keep up so well here. Yeah. for the first game, this really doesn't seem all that bad. Oh no, did I just get surrounded? No. I'm not sure though, maybe he has more than I think. Maybe he has more. Maybe he has more. That's something we're gonna figure out. We're just gonna really spam the Cyclone button here, actually. We're just really gonna spam the Cyclone button. Like, our main goal here is to just out-expand him and really just have some tanks at home for the defense. But we're mainly just really looking to deny creep, and obviously we need to get map control. Like, I cannot, I need map control. I cannot let him get like a surround. And what I really want to be doing here is like, we want to kill the creep. That's really important, and we don't want to get surrounded at the same time. In this case, we're even surrounding him. And I really I have to concentrate here when I'm like microing. It's like very important to like stutter step forward in order to get the lock-ons off. Because if I'm just A-moving, like, we always have to like, basically, we have to really reset the lock-on every time. Because you can see, like, as soon as we kill a unit, some Cyclones are not doing anything, and it's like a move and shoot unit. It does feel rather comfortable to be moving like that, for sure. This does feel pretty nice. Let's see if he's on lurk attack very soon, because I feel like that could be problematic the moment he gets lurkers. I do wonder what's the best transition from here. I'm not sure if Liberate... Oh god, we get surrounded. I'm not sure if Liberators are that useful. Maybe I should start adding some more tanks. We're trying to kite here again. And we have the tanks in the background, so if he does like go for an attack. Okay, I think in this case we should actually stutter step forward. No, it's a mistake. Gotta micro a little bit more. And I gotta make more Hellions, I feel like, because it does feel like the Hydras are just trading better. This is what we figured out in the last video as well. Like, Hydras actually trade rather nicely against the Cyclone, and as you can see, like, it's not like I can kite. Like, I tried kiting, but honestly, it's like better to not do anything. Because, like, I'm just not winning the fight. Like, I don't see the reason to kite. We have some tanks in the background, so I'm not too worried about any counterattacks. Oh, wow, this is a really good trade for us, I think. Unless I'm losing a base at the same time. No, we're not. These tanks are really important and very nice. He only has +1 upgrade, so it doesn't seem like he's in an amazing position. That's very nice to see. Let's see. We're gonna be... Oh, I need to set the rally point. We're gonna be putting on more pressure. And like I said, I really want to deny some of that creep. That's very important to me. We're gonna spam the Cyclone button once more. I feel like I'm not spamming the Cyclone button enough. Let's do that more. Spam the button. And once again, we're catching him off guard. Like, a lot of times here, we just get him in the middle of the map. I'm very happy with that. Why am I making Hellions? Let's just spam the Cyclone button. It honestly, like, so far feels okay. I still wonder, what if he gets lurkers? What if suddenly lurkers come out? Am I screwed or not? What if he makes Vipers? Can I just spam tanks and, like, Cyclones against Vipers? What if he makes Banelings? Can I just kite them forever? I mean, that's something I'm very confident in, because that's what we tested. I think the Baneling test was very nice, because we're able to see how good they are against Banelings, how easy it's to kite, basically. We're gonna get the Liberator upgrade here, in case we really need it. And there are the lurkers. So now I wonder, is it like gonna be important for me to like add siege tanks to my composition? Can I like kite forward? Oh my goodness, how did they do so much? Did you just see that? Wow, that's like actually insane damage that they just did against those lurkers. That's because of the priority change that they had. By the way, I need to be expanding. I'm not expanding anymore. The priority change that they had. Oh shit, I ult tapped, sorry. So like now if you like lock on, they will lock on to the same target. So that means like 6 lurkers or something just locked on to those. And they did extreme damage. Once again, we can just kite a little bit here. And we can like just lock onto this. We got out of range. So surely this is like rather nice, but at the same time, I'm getting a little bit worried. I think at this point, what we can do is to get like the Cyclone. I don't know if you can hear that outside, it's very loud. I need to be closing the window. I don't know what it was. They did it earlier as well. It's like some airplane or something. I don't know what it is. Anyways, we're gonna add the siege tanks now because he doesn't have any Vipers, and I think... Oh, there's a base here. Good that I know the new map. By the way, these are the new maps. I haven't said that yet. But we're gonna add some tanks now. Oh, lurkers over there. We're gonna pay attention here, and... Oh, I don't have a scan. This is not great. Oh my god. These lurkers are doing insane damage. I don't have a scan, I don't have a scan. If I only had a scan here. If I only had a scan here. If I only had a scan here. There we go. I think now it's gonna be fine because we come in from an angle here. Okay, we can't really do a lot of micro, I feel like. So we gotta like just move while shooting. Oh, and I'm so... No, 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 no. I can't believe this feels like playing bio and like losing against like not having a single scan. So I still need those tanks defensively. Now, I'm suddenly losing a lot of confidence. Though, I feel like you can't really blame this too much on the Cyclone, but maybe on my skill. But honestly now, I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable with the Cyclone. Because he hasn't even added the Viper yet. And like this felt like a really nice game, but like now it suddenly doesn't anymore. Perhaps, yeah, there's the Viper. This is gonna be nasty to deal with. I'm just building tanks and Cyclones. I feel like it was a mistake to go for the Liberators because I'm not building any. I mean, I have to start building them now, I guess. So let's do that. I can't waste any money into stuff other than... oh god, that's so annoying. Into stuff other than like tanks and Cyclones. I really can't. We've got to now split up our Cyclones, I suppose. That's gonna be very important for us. Oh man, I'm actually getting really worried about this game now. He has more bases than me as well. He's out expanding us. Oh nice. Oh, look at that lock on. They're just locking onto everything. Oh, I just unhotkeyed all my command centers. I'm a genius. Okay, we killed that base. That's nice. That's nice, but is it like good enough? Probably not. We're gonna have to siege up like a Liberator here, I suppose. Let's do some micro there. Let's make sure that we have sufficient defense over here. And yeah, we do. This is gonna be a very easy defense, isn't it? Yes, this is gonna be a very easy defense. I feel like against the Lurkers, I can actually somewhat like out-micro them. So I should be doing more of that. Just out-microing the Lurkers. We're gonna send one Liberator towards the base over here. He probably doesn't have Spore Crawlers, I do believe. Oh my goodness. Let's move while shooting so that we can maximize our damage. And he does not have enough anti-air, so now the Liberators are really putting in the work. And honestly, the Cyclones are not worth to really abduct because they cost the same as a Stalker. These are essentially Stalkers. Right, so like it's very cost inefficient for my opponent to like abduct then, I feel like. So this is actually something that is nice because if he adds Vipers, they don't just counter mech. Like usually I would have to add Ghosts, but I don't like adding Ghosts when I play mech. I prefer just going into a composition that involves like mech units if I play mech, not Ghost. Because Ghost is always gonna like be the camp unit. He did have a Spore Crawler or something, because I lost my Liberator. It never siege. What did you do, Liberator, man? Why did you not? Did I F2? Oh, I'm in F2 genius. That's not very nice. And this is also there, so that's quite nasty too. We're gonna have to get some units in position. That's not good. Those Liberators are not gonna do amazing. We're gonna have to really fight here. God damn it. I'm not really feeling so much more confident at the start, because at the start it really felt like we were gaining so much ground and it felt so nice, but now it's all falling apart to some extent. This game is getting like really close and I'm not very happy with that because I felt like so many things in the early game went right. Let's see if I can handle this. I'm trying to really use the mobility of the Cyclones, which I think I'm learning here while doing so. I think I'm doing like using like very much my mobility. Yeah. One more thing that I like noticed is that like the Cyclones actually deal with the Vipers rather nicely, since they lock on to the same Viper. So like if he flies forward, there will be like an extreme lock on basically. Okay, we're gonna have to like stutter step, stutter step, stutter step. As you can see, I'm always getting in range if I lock on. So that's like not optimal. This is like the micro that people talk about, but like it isn't optimal. It isn't pretty for sure. And they are very flimsy, so a lot of times when I take these engagements, it feels like I'm losing a lot of stuff.
Base is under attack.
And now we are getting sieged over there. That's really not good for us.
Not enough minerals.
We're gonna have to do something like here, like now.
Not enough.
He doesn't have any Vipers here, fortunately.
Not enough.
I feel like I have to give up the base. Yeah, there's no way I'm ever gonna defend that. Let's lock on to the hatchery, kill this, because then we're like, not in even bases actually. I'm still down a base, that's really bad. We're down a base, I'm like actually not on so much income anymore. And this is actually really good. And once again, we're trying to dodge the shots of the lurkers. Oh god, we're getting pushed hard here. Okay, this is it. This is gonna be it. Oh god, I feel like we've lost this game, my friends. This is not it. This is not it. That's a really bad first game for us. I did not expect that, but at the same time I feel like I did many things incorrectly in this game. Because we lost 2 mass hydras as well. Yeah, I feel like I'm the one to blame for this one. GG, well done by him. Now I really want to beat him in the next game. To be honest, there was a lot of blame for me as well in this game. Because like I lost to essentially mass hydras, which I don't think I should. I don't think I should lose to Hydra Ling. Like that feels kind of dumb, losing against Hydra Ling. So we have to do something else here. Definitely got to do something else here. Essentially, we lost to Hydra Ling, which should not happen. Well, GG's to him. Let's go for one more at least. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer video. We're gonna be, yeah. I mean, I'm not like I decided to record this video instead of streaming today. So, we're gonna be putting in a long video so that you have something to watch. So, I believe we're gonna play at least one more game like that, probably more. God damn it, though. That was rough. I really wanted to win this game, but like, honestly, like going Liberators just didn't feel like the right decision. Like those are so expensive, making 2 starports. I feel like I can go pure Cyclones, like just, why am I making Hellions? Let's go pure Cyclone and see how that goes. Because they're not even that bad against Zerglings, are they? Like if I just go pure Cyclone, like they're not even bad against like a Zergling run by. So there's 2 more things I really want to test. I hope we can do them both in this video, or maybe I do them in the other video. So in this video, I'm literally just spamming Cyclones, and that's it. We're literally just spamming Cyclones. So I wasn't really radical enough in the last game. In the last game, I made tanks, I made Hellions. No, we're gonna go like some Hellions for the early game, but then we're gonna be the Cyclone spammer. We're not gonna make anything else in this game other than Cyclones. Maybe, no, we're just gonna make Cyclones. Maybe some Hellions, if he goes mass Zergling. Sure, but no, we're gonna go mass Cyclone.
Additional supply.
Main reason I lost the last game is because I didn't just make Cyclones. I hesitated and I went for the transition and
Not enough minerals.
Hydras are definitely not too bad against them. And that's what I'm gonna test in another TVZ video. Well, we're gonna open up like Battle Cruiser basically. We're gonna be opening up Battle Cruiser. Because Battle Cruisers are very good against Hydra, so if you can like get control of the BCs and then just spam Cyclones at the same time, that might be something. Though in this case, we're just spamming Cyclones, because this video is mostly about the Cyclone. It isn't about like how to play mech the best way. I do think after the last game as well that just going BCs is probably a good way and actually makes sense. But as well, I want to see how it does if we go for just pure Cyclone, because maybe, just maybe it's Imba. In addition, I don't think my micro was very good in the last game. Like sometimes it was extremely good, like sometimes I even dodged like some lurker shots. But I felt like in the last game a lot of times I didn't utilize the no cooldown of the lock-on. There was a lot more micro that we could have done, so that's something that we're gonna pay attention to in this game. We're gonna pay attention to using the lock-on as much as we can. The lock-on ability, after all, is gonna be very important. If it doesn't have any cooldown, you can essentially use it like at all times, basically. And that is just incredible. We're not gonna hold back this game. I wasn't holding back the other game, but I really don't want to lose twice. If I lose twice, we're gonna make a revenge video. I'm not gonna go down and like losing 2 games against him and then ending the video. If I do that, then there will be a revenge video. He doesn't know yet. I just asked him to play like 3 games against me, but there will be a revenge video if he beats me. I can't let him get away with this.
Not add-on complete.
Then I'm just gonna play Bio, because I'm more comfortable with it. Anyways, we're gonna open up Hellions now, because we want to make a factory. I can't make Cyclones now, because we want to make a factory. I also don't want to give it away. Like, we need some Hellions for support in order to go Cyclones. Going pure Cyclone isn't really an option for the opening. Ah, wait, and the other game also made an armory, because I thought you need that for the upgrade.
Not enough.
Another mistake, obviously.
Not
You don't need an armory.
minerals.
So I think I'm only gonna make like 4 Hellions. Because like, look at my gas already. I have so much gas. I need 100 for the upgrade. So like, as soon as like my factory is done, it feels like I'm gonna have close to 400 gas, right? Let's check it out. So if I make 2 Cyclones now, do I have enough money for the upgrade? That's gonna be the question here. So we're making 2. And we need another 150, and as you can see, factory is done. We can go for the add-on switch, and then we can get the upgrade, as well as another Cyclone. And the money works out beautifully. We can even wall, and we can start 2 more Cyclones, more importantly. Can we start 2 more Cyclones after those are done? 100 gas is what we need. They also cost 2 supply, keep in mind. 100 gas is what we need, and we do have it. Perfect. Now those are going to be extremely slow, so that's not amazing, but that's also kind of what it is, right? We're going to be putting our things here in the wall, actually, and we're going to be making more of those. One thing that we kind of want to watch out for when we go for this composition is the fact that we don't want to get surrounded while crossing the map. If I'm like moving across the map, I don't want to get surrounded by Zerglings. There's another scouting link. We're gonna start making a few more Hellions for the defense at home, because if he does a huge Zergling run by, I'm afraid that it's gonna do a lot of damage. And now we're just gonna poke against the Overlord, or in this case the Queen, and we're gonna see how much we can deal here, how much damage. We're gonna be keeping some Hellions at home, like I said. That's gonna be very important, and we're just gonna kite forever here. We're gonna be spamming the Cyclone button. Don't stop spamming the button. The Cyclone button. We're gonna change position. We need the speed upgrade. 100 seconds it takes. It's quite long, honestly. But it's okay. As soon as we have it, I feel like we're good to go against like any amount of like Zerglings. Like in this game, I'm really gonna push it. Like my build order so far has been so much more efficient than in the last game. So much more efficient. And now we can see we're putting on so much more pressure. Probably surprised by how much we're dealing here, because in the last game we really weren't able to. And I mean, I do have to admit, so far this feels like really nice actually. I do like how this goes so far. We're gonna have to like see what he does, right? We're gonna use a scan for extra vision, and then once again we can go for the lock-ons. As you can see, by cutting back, you're gonna lose the lock-ons rather quickly as well. That's always very important to keep in mind. We're losing the lock-ons actually really quickly. And I'm having a lot of gas, so we're gonna have to make more Cyclones in this case. Oh no, we have to make more Cyclones, what a shame. One thing I definitely agree with, the Cyclone now is a lot of fun to use. As you can see, by the way, I'm floating a lot of gas. That's what we call like a build order mistake. Once again, I get really fortunate with intercepting the Zergling run by. My instincts, my friends, my instincts. They are just incredible. I think at this point we can also... I did get blue flame, wow. I'm better than I thought I was. Let's always reinforce with the new Cyclones. And let's get a sensor tower while we add it. Perfect. Run by defense, there's not much you can do. Yeah. We're just amazing. At least against the run bys we're amazing, I have to say. We're gonna have to expand here. He doesn't have any creep. This game is like so different than the other game. It feels like now you can really see how much we improved actually. I definitely think so, because like this game is going a whole lot better than the other game. Whole lot better. I need to be putting on some pressure though before he has anything like a transition or anything like that. Okay, I can easily take that fight. Hydras are really... Okay, he has a flank. So we're gonna have to do some kiting here. He has Hydra, so that means he doesn't... Oh, what? There's that base too. So we're gonna have to... Like, this is actually very nice, because we're fighting off creep. He might flank, so I need to be careful here. Okay, this is awesome. We're gonna just engage and see how it goes. Perfect. We're gonna make some Hellions as well here. As support for my Cyclones. Okay, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. And let's spam the button. We're gonna make only reactors, we're gonna make only Cyclones now. They actually, once again, don't trade amazing against the Hydras so far. They're not actually trading amazing. But in this game, our macro is like so much better than in the other game. We're gonna lift the barracks here to get rid of the Overlord. That's very annoying, the Overlord over here. We're just gonna get rid of it quickly. There we go. You didn't see it, but yeah, we got rid of it. And I think we really have to get control again of the creep. Look at my supply, by the way. Like, the Cyclones like don't cost that much supply anymore. So like, I'm not even maxed out. So maybe I can go for like much more SCVs and more economy. Because like I'm taking traits before being maxed. I always feel like that's a little weird when you're taking like traits like that. I'm not even maxed. I could be on like way more SCVs and like another base. I just lost a lot though, and as you can see, it like really puts us down in supply. And now I can't even afford making Cyclones anymore. I didn't even get upgrades until now. Okay, now suddenly things are like very different than before. We're starting to lose ground here quite a lot. Mainly because my macro my macro is once again not great. I do believe. This is once again because I just suck. I feel like there's a lot more potential, and taking traits like this is not amazing necessarily. So maybe with Cyclones, because of how few, like how much less supply they cost, I can be way more active with my economy. I could be at like 100 SCVs just trading Cyclones. Like we can go for maybe a full speed game or something like that. I'm not sure about it yet, but like this is what it feels like. We could have done that. But now I'm afraid that he gets lurkers out and then I'm just in a terrible spot because I only have reactors. I need to be doing something now because if he gets lurkers, I am screwed. And he's only making Hydras. This is like only Hydras against only Cyclones. I'm making some Hellions now because it feels like the right decision. But yeah, this is really like not the way I thought it was going. I had so much confidence, but not anymore. The moment that those lurkers pop, it's gonna be really nasty. So I hope he actually doesn't have as much as it seems like, because it does seem like he has quite a lot. We're gonna have to like go for these. Okay, we'll just use the mobility. Like this is where the micro comes into play. We're just gonna deep dive. Like, we're just gonna screw everything. We're not directly engaging the Hydras, we're just going in. I feel like that's actually a good play, because, like, we're just killing everything that is on our way, basically. I'm F2ing a lot more than I should, I feel like. So yeah, we're just going for it, and then we're sending the reinforcements to the other side again. At the same time, we're just expanding. The lock-ons are so helpful, because they just lock onto everything. This is actually insane. What is happening? This is what is going on? And now we're gonna send the other units towards the 5th phase. Oh my god. Now we don't have any more space to like go in. I feel like that was actually a very good play. Oh no. That was actually good. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Ah, I can't believe it. That was actually crazy. Like, I'm not even making this up. That was actually, wow. Okay. That was actually something. Like that move. I feel like I figured something out there. So I feel a little bit smarter. Obviously, I can't do that if he has Banelings. Like, this only works against Hydras, I suppose. Yeah. It's only really... Okay, we can play more. So this is a best of 3 then. Let's go with the map Golden Aura. That's a macro map. He's just talking to us as well. I mean, it definitely feels like a lot of fun to use it like that and running around. So he seems to be agreeing that we're like onto something. But yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's end this best of 3 here. 1-1 is the score. This wasn't supposed to be a show match. We're just playing some fun matches here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, maybe if I do like more YOLO run-bys like that, we can do a lot better. And what we're gonna do in this game, we're gonna open up, like we're gonna expand like crazy this game. We're gonna be expanding like crazy. Like we're just gonna keep map control and then we're just gonna take infinite bases, basically.
Not enough.
We wanna expand, like I wanna go up to like 100 SCVs, not because I feel like it's like the way you're supposed to play.
Not enough minerals.
But like if you think about it, just in terms of supply, like one cyclone like this for 2 supply and the cost of the stalker, that seems pretty strong to me. It only falls off if they have lurkers. But if I just keep them small, can they get to lurkers? They can't go for lurkers before that. And still, even lurkers seem to be, like, I can out-micro them. Obviously this is just a test against, like, this is my first TVZ, so like, I'm really not sure about it. Yeah. But either way, I didn't even ask my opponent if I should shout him out, but I guess I'm gonna do that in the start of the game here. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel as always. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I'll be linking my opponents, I guess Twitch. I saw him stream some other time. He's from the UK, so I guess he commentates as well. I'll be putting his link in the description, I guess, for his Twitch channel, so you can follow my opponent as well. I'm sure you would appreciate that. Yeah. Let's go for next game here. The heavy macro game. This is a macro map. Also, in case you're here, I guess I might write it down in the comments. Do you want me to make a video about the new maps that we're currently playing? I feel like that could be interesting as well, looking at the new maps. If anyone is listening to this, then leave a comment and let me know. If I don't put it in the pinned comment, that is. Alright, the Reaper's out. We're gonna send it across the map. Now, this is a huge map, like I just noticed. Like, look at the distance the Reaper has to cross in order to get that. Let's see how that goes. Let's make... Oh, there was the drone. I'm not gonna hunt it down. Sometimes it's a good decision, but honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Because I'm not SCV scouting. I would have chased the drone if I did an SCV scout. I could have gotten that, I feel like. Nah. Too slow. I'm not known for my precision. Okay, we're gonna open up 3cc again. We're gonna open up the exact same way as before. Yeah, we're basically opening up the exact same way as before. I do wonder if you go Link Baneling if it's good against Cyclones. Or if you go for like a lower drone count and like run-bys and stuff like that. I feel like that could be something against this as well. Though I'm not sure, honestly. Really not sure. I don't know so much about Zerg openings. Oh, we're gonna make a factory.
Not enough minerals.
Factory. Got some mules. I feel like the micro with the Cyclone is also like something that is like I have to learn that. Like in the last game we really see what happens if I'm able to like just run away. It's actually quite amazing then. Like if I can just run away from my opponent, then I do think the Cyclone is really nice. That's always the difficult part though. Cause like running away is like, or like, yeah, I mean running away only works if he's out of position, I suppose. And it's very risky as well, you never know what if he has more units. Alright, we're gonna make the upgrade again, go for another Cyclone. And as you can see, this little opening so far, it's definitely flawless. Like this opening is really comfortable. We have a lot of money and so on. Does feel pretty, like a pretty good opening for sure. We also have some Cyclones as reinforcements to like just sit back with.
Not enough.
And I'm already gonna get another factory here, because why not? We're gonna be spamming the button.
Not enough minerals.
In this game, I'm also gonna be trying to be way more like mineral heavy, in order to make sure that we get the most out of our cyclones.
Insufficient.
Really want to be like more mineral heavy, because yeah, that's what I meant in the last game. If he intercepts my cyclones, that's really nasty.
Insufficient.
Okay, we're gonna take the gas now because we're fully saturated. And we're gonna escort our little cyclones across the map. They do take a lot of damage. That's why like they seem very good, but they're very flimsy. The damage is amazing, but they're also flimsy, so as soon as they get like engaged by hydras or whatever and you're like taking a fight, that's what we figure out in the testing. They die rather fast, for sure. Okay, we're already gonna make another CC. Because, like, I don't actually want to engage my opponent. What I want to be doing is I prefer to just keep him, like, busy a little bit. I just prefer keeping him a little bit busy, and that's kind of it. I'm happy with, like, doing some poking. Very happy with that. We'll be putting some cyclones at home now for the defense, and the rest we're gonna send across the map. Our main focus should always be the... I feel like our main focus should be his 4th base. That's the base I should be trying to actively deny in order to get an advantage, yeah? In order to get an advantage in the game. We can use the lock on here, because, I mean, there's no cooldown to it, so we can just cancel if we need to. And we're just gonna engage the base here. Doesn't seem like he has enough, so that's, like, really nice. He really doesn't have enough to engage right now. It's a very good sign. Already have this base going up as well. And we're just keeping map control. We need an evade though, in case it's like mutas or something like that. We definitely want to have somewhere scouting. I feel like don't have enough scouting yet. Double armory or one armory, I don't know. Do they actually benefit from the upgrades that much? I'm actually not sure about it, the cyclones. Usually they don't. Okay, we're gonna engage right there, and well, that's a good engage. Okay, we'll be even expanding down here. This so far feels really nice. You don't want to get surrounded. Very important, obviously. Not getting surrounded. Okay, I think we can already make another CC. I'm not sure if I'm pushing it a little bit too far here. Like, I'm not sure, my friends. But like I said, it felt like in the last game I was trading at a very low supply. I want to be trading at a much higher supply this game.
Not enough minerals.
To get like maximum value out of my cyclones. I'm gonna like make an orbital actually. Like I'm gonna be ridiculously greedy this game. Because like I had so much control, but I just traded like really early. Which I think was like a massive mistake. If I just like trade a little bit more reasonably. Like if I'm just being a little bit more cautious with my units, you know. Like, I just poke at the creep, but, like, I'm not really engaging fully, basically. If I do that, then it does feel like we can do a lot better than the last game. I really want to get that hatchery. I feel like I deserve it. So, yeah, I'm just trying to stay on the edge of the creep. I didn't get it. That was a mistake, for sure. But we're doing so much better in this game already. That's amazing. Okay, we're making cyclones again. We're taking this gas as well. Because we're kind of not having enough gas. And we're going to be expanding down here. Amazing. We're going to be taking the gas here. And like, look at our supply. So like, I'm getting to like a very high SCV count. But like, just look at this. Oh, look at my reinforcements. Look at the supply. Like, that's the determining factor here. Usually I don't go up to that many SCVs, but in this case I do. Because like, I want to start trading now. But I also want to remax, and that's like the most important resource right now, like remaxing. So in order to trade, I want to be maxed. I don't want to trade on like low supply count, because if I lose my units, then that will lose me a lot of my stuff as well. Okay, we're gonna engage here, because look at how good they are against the Baneling. This is actually insane. This is what I noticed in my testing. This was one of the things that I think was really nice about the testing. Like, these are amazing against the Banelings. Okay, we can fully engage because there's not that many hydras. And we can just kite forever. And now we're gonna pull everything together. We're gonna send those units over there. Okay, we don't want to get surrounded, very important. Wow, they are so... This feels really nice. I'm very happy with the Cyclones right now. I'm so much happier than in the first game. What a difference so far. Like, really, what a difference. Like, we're so far ahead in terms of economy, it feels like. So if I don't win this game, then I'm gonna eat a shoe. This game is already such a major improvement compared to my other games. I mean, the first game. Okay, we're here on the edge. We're gonna reinforce. We're gonna make some sensor towers. Oh, there's the flank. But they are fast, so we can just disengage. Though he's getting some good trades here, obviously. And now once again, we can just deep dive. Once more, we can deep dive. And they will just kill everything on their way. Look at that. They are such murderers. Like, every time I like engage like this, I just recharge the lock-on. That's just amazing. Where's the base? Where's the base? I don't know. Minimap tells me here. Sick. Okay, we just killed so much there. Upgrades, upgrades. Look at my supply, by the way. This is what I meant. I just traded away so much. Obviously, I want to like remax, and let's see. There we go. What a game in the end. Wow. I did enjoy that. Let's yeah, call it GG to our opponent. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, shout out to my opponent for yeah, I mean, playing with me. I was looking for a Zerg all day long today, and he came up to me the fastest. So check out his Twitch channel, I think it was. I'm sure we're gonna see him some other time again, because I don't think this was the last video about the TVZ on the new patch. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm very happy with this. See you in the next video, and subscribe. Bye bye.